He quickly got into game one, and Darlene has uncovered a 10 as her base card. She needs 4 cards to win the game. Cathy, a better base card, a 3. She also needs 4 cards. We're picking up with question 2 to Cathy. Cathy, we asked 100 housewives, do you clean house better for company than you do for your own family? How many housewives admitted they do clean better when company's coming?
Oh, I definitely clean better when company's coming. When my mother's coming, oh, I clean everything. When my mother comes, she cleans it again. It's still not good enough. But she likes to clean. I hate it. I just hate it. It's going to be a really high number. I think 85.
85 out of 100. Yeah. Darlene, higher or lower?
That's me totally, and I think that number is higher.
The way you were shaking your head, Darlene, I got the feeling no matter what number she said, you were going to say higher. So I gather you do a better job with company.
I don't even clean my house when I'm home. I only clean it up when there's company coming.
Oh, I see. So 85 and higher. If it is higher, Darlene, you'll play your cards. If not, it'll be Cathy with hers. Hit the answer on the head, a $500 bonus. The actual number of housewives who clean house better for company is 42.
Oh,
not higher, it's lower. Cathy, you have it. That surprised me. Cathy, of course, the object of the game to work your way across the board. Remember that new rule. If you can do it in one run without freezing, it is a $500 bonus as well as the game. You've got a 3.
Higher.
Higher than the 3. Yes, a 10.
Oh, lower.
She's going to risk it lower. Oh, no, Jack is not lower. Back to the base card and a free chance for Darlene.
I'm going to go lower.
Lower than a 10? No. So we'll fill in the space. Look at the bright side. You can still run them. You're back at the beginning. Question to Darlene. It's question 3 and getting closer to sudden death. Someone better get moving. Darlene, we found 100 women who chose to get pregnant without getting married. And we asked them, forgive a frank question, but did you trick a man into getting you pregnant? How many single women who wanted to get pregnant admitted they did trick a man?
Well, I know some married women even do that, but I'm going to say that most people are a little bit are honest in their relationship with a man. They'll probably say that, I do want to get pregnant, etc., etc. So that number's going to be low. I'm going to say maybe 22.
22 out of 100 women said they did trick a man.
Oh, it's got to be higher. On Phil Donahue's show, they had a girl on there, and she got pregnant purposely because she wanted a baby. She didn't care. And so I say it's got to be higher.
Higher than that? You figure they can trick him?
Yes.
Does that mean he didn't know what he was doing? 22 and higher. The actual number of single moms who tricked a man into getting them pregnant is 13. Not higher. It's lower. 13. Darlene, you are still looking at a 10.
I'm going to change that card.
And now winning the question, you can change the base card. A 7. Not a good change.
Go higher.
Higher than a 7. A king.
Okay, lower.
Lower than a king. A 6.
Higher.
Oh, she may be trying. Higher than a 6.
Oh.
No. The temptation was there, and Darlene succumbed to it. Cathy doesn't mind at all with a 3. Higher than a 3. A 6.
6. Higher.
Higher than a 6. No. I get the feeling both of you were trying too hard to run them because right now, both players need 4 cards. Someone's going to have a long way to go with sudden death coming right up after this.
Hello, Doc.
Janice said it doesn't seem fair that Cathy goes out and builds a house all day and then she goes home and has to clean one. It really isn't fair, is it, Cathy?
No, it isn't.
We have it tied. Darlene with a 7 needs 4. Cathy with a 3 also needs 4. Couldn't be any closer than that. Sudden death, someone has to win it on this play of the cards. And Cathy, the question to you. Cathy, we asked 100 people, have you ever dreamed you were naked in public? How many people have... Why is that silly? How many people have dreamed they were naked in public?
Oh, I think that's a really low number. I think, even if some people dream bear dreams, but I don't. I got my clothes on. I think it's going to be a low number. I think about 27.
27 out of 100 people have dreamed they were naked in public.
I would think some people have all sorts of fantasies, and whatever you don't live out in your life, you're going to dream about it. It's going to be... but maybe just a little bit lower.
Lower than that?
Yeah.
All right. I had a dream like that. Yeah. It was a nightmare because everybody laughed. 27 and lower. The actual number of people who've dreamed they were naked in public is 24. Just a little lower. Darlene, you have control. It is sudden death. You need 4 cards, and Cathy needs 4. You can play it or you can pass it.
I'm going to pass it.
You're going to pass it. Well, Cathy, you must get all 4 cards to win the game, but in addition, you are starting at the beginning. If you did it, you would also run them and get the $500 bonus. So this could be a $600 run for you or the game for Darlene. Here we go with a 3. Higher than a 3. Yes, a 9.
Lower.
Lower than the 9. A 2, halfway there. Higher than the 2, a jack. If it's lower, Cathy runs them with a game of the... Yes, indeed, with her back to the wall. A $600 game for the challenger, Cathy Heiser. Well, you were both trying to run them for that bonus 500, and Cathy had to do it, and she did it. So it is game 1 to the challenger. And now Darlene needs this game as Janice deals out the same 2 decks of cards. Darlene, we asked 100 married women if you could share a romantic moment tonight with any man in the world. Can you honestly say you'd choose your husband? How many women said if they had the chance to be romantic with any man in the world, they would choose their husband?
I am faithful, and I think most women are. If they've married their husbands, there is a commitment there, and that number's going to be high. That number's going to be 85.
85 out of 100.
I thoroughly disagree. I was married for a long time, and I wouldn't choose him because I already know about him. I'd try somebody else. Lower.
Yeah, I know they pay attention to you on the job, Cathy. That's an honest lady. The actual number of married women who said if they had the chance to be romantic with any man in the world, they would choose their husband is 69. You're right, Cathy. It's lower. Cathy starts off game 2 with a 5.
I'm going to change that card.
And let's see if she can improve it. Yes,
Yeah,
a 2.
higher.
Higher than a 2. A queen.
Lower.
Lower than a queen. Oh, no, another queen is not lower. Against an opponent, it must be lower. Darlene with a free chance.
Okay,
At a 4.
I'm going to go higher.
Higher than a 4. No. Cards are backfiring the same as they did at the beginning of the last game. Question to you, Cathy.
Yes.
Oh, here's a switch. We surveyed 100 prison inmates serving time in San Quentin State Prison. And we asked them, do you think you should have received a longer sentence? How many inmates admitted they should have gotten a longer sentence?
I think some of them should get longer sentences,
But
and I
did
think
they think
and
that?
they go in there and they brag. They say, I only got 5 years. You know, I'm so lucky. So I think it's going to be about 62.
62 out of 100 say they should have gotten a longer sentence,
I
Darlene.
think that number's going to be lower. I think so. It's just they're just happy
Lower.
that they got that minimum.
The actual number of inmates who admitted they should have gotten a longer sentence is 32. Darlene is right. It is lower.
Okay, I'm going to use that 4 and go higher.
Playing the 4 higher. Yes, a 6.
I'm going to go higher.
Higher than a 6. A queen.
Okay, I'm going to go lower.
Risky and lower. Oh, no. Back to the base card again goes Darlene. Cathy with a 2.
Higher.
Higher, she says. Higher it is with a 4. Higher than the 4. A king. Lower than a king. A 4. If this is higher, we have a new champion and another $500 bonus. Is it higher? Yes! Cathy wins it. Darlene, we have to say goodbye. I guess you went to the well once too often with a run. $7,850. Thank you, Darlene.
Jim.
Fine champion. Cathy, come on down with me. And isn't this nice? Talking about how much I love that new rule. Cathy, in winning 1 game because she ran them both times, she already has $1,200. She tries for a lot more right after this.
It's here, waiting for you.
Thank you, Big John. And if you do that, maybe you'll be standing here like Cathy Heiser right now. Knowing the good condition of the industry right now in building, I'm sure you can maybe use a little help right now,
Oh,
right?
you bet. Our houses aren't doing too well right now.
Okay, let's get going. You cut the cards?
Yes, I did.
Let's play them. Here we go, Cathy. Yeah, the building industry is a little down right now. Let's see if we can perk up the Heiser household.
It's coming
That's
up,
the
boy.
way to feel. $200 of new money. 3 cards on the bottom line to bet as you will. Up to the second level, we add another $200 of betting money. 3 more cards. Minimum bet's $50 till you get to the top card in the big bet, where you must risk at least half. Come on, Cathy, had a great win. Let's top it off. Remember, you don't lose on a double over here. You're playing all by yourself. Here's $200.
Okay.
And we'll start you off, I hope, with a good base
Good
card.
card.
You can change it if you like on each level. 200 and a 3.
Oh, I love it. All of it higher.
Whole thing, $200 that
All of
this
it.
card is higher than a 3. Yes, with a 6.
Okay. 150 higher.
$150. She likes that 6. Is she right? No. Down to $250 with a 5.
$100 higher.
$100 higher than the 5. And big ace.
Wow.
$350, and as we move it up, we give you another $200. Good
Okay.
time for the ace. $550.
All of it. Lowered.
$1,100 if this card is lower than an ace. Yes, and a king.
Wow. All of it lower.
Trying to double it for $2,200 lower. Yeah. Another 6.
Wow.
2 to go.
That's it, Crummy. 6 again. $200 higher.
$200 higher than a 6. Yes. Oh, no.
See that?
I started to say yes. I was hoping it was so good. I got my mind in front of my mouth. Up goes the 4. You've got $2,000. You want the 4.
Yeah, I'm going to keep the 4, and I'm going to go $1,500 higher.
$1,500 if this card is higher than a 4. Yeah! $3,500. Way to go. Way to go. Good job. Just the one card failed. $3,500. You did such a good job winning the game. $4,700 for Cathy Heiser.
Oh, amazing.
Good one.
Amazing.
We'll have a new challenger in a moment, right after we take time out for this.
And jab him in the...
Back with a good champion. What, Cathy?
Can I clap too?
You clap too, sure. Because we're all clapping for you, though. We're going to deal out 2 brand new decks of cards right now. We'll be the new challenger on Card Shark. Hello there. Juanita Book. I recognize you.
Oh, you did?
I know who you are, even before you say who you are.
Good.
But for anybody who doesn't recognize you, why don't you tell them who you are?
My name is Juanita Booker. I'm from Paso Robles, California. I'm a mother of 5 and a grandmother of 5. My greatest ambition was to one day sing in Carnegie Hall. And on January 20th, for the presidential inauguration, I did the national anthem.
Told you I recognize you. were wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was so moving.
Thank you.
Nice to have you here with us.
Thank you very much.
You cut your cards?
Yes, I did.
Here we go. We start the best 2 out of 3 with Cathy. Cathy, we sent our man on the street to a small city in Japan where he asked 100 bachelors, is it important that a woman be a virgin when she marries? How many Japanese bachelors said it is important for a woman to be a virgin? You're jumping up and down already.
Oh, I think in Japan there isn't any other way. I mean, either you are or you're in one of them houses. So I think it's going to be a really...
Tea house of the August moon, I believe, is the guess.
I think it's going to be really high. I think 87.
87 out of 100 Japanese bachelors said it is important for a woman to be a virgin.
I don't think so, because I don't think anybody is a virgin now, no matter what continent they're from. So if they wanted people to be virgins, they would never get married. So I'm going to say lower than that.
You say lower than that. She has been spending time in Washington, friends. 87 and lower. The actual number of Japanese bachelors who said it is important for a woman to be a virgin when she marries is 64. You're right, Juanita. It is a fairly high number, but it was lower than the 87. Juanita starts with a king.
Oh, good card. Lower.
Lower than a king. A 3. Higher than a 3. An 8. And on the middle card, she's not going to try to run him. She's going to protect herself right there. We can't take her back any further than that. Juanita, we asked 100 men who are top business executives. If former President Carter applied for a job with your company, would you hire him? How many business executives said, yeah, they would hire Jimmy Carter?
Well, I think they would hire him just to get back at him for what he did the last 8 years. So I'm going to say 55.
55 out of 100 top executives would hire Jimmy Carter.
Well, I think they'd hire him just for the prestige. I sure wouldn't hire him for the decisions that he makes. He can't make decisions, I think. I think it's going to be higher.
Higher than that. Boy, if the president's watching, he's going to love this show, Juanita. 55 and higher. The actual number of business executives who said if Jimmy Carter applied for a job with their company, they would hire him is 18. 18? That's all that would hire the ex-president? Oh, my goodness. 18? I need to change the middle 8 to a queen. Lower than a queen, a 10. And again, Juanita taking the one card advantage. That keeps Cathy away from her card. 18 would hire the ex-president. Cathy, they must have been Republicans. 100 psychiatrists. Generally speaking, do you think the women's liberation movement has caused more women today to need psychiatric help? Interesting. How many psychiatrists do think women's liberation has caused more women to need psychiatric help?
Well, you know, the majority of the psychiatrists are men. So I think that they're going to think women need psychiatric help if they're a women's liver. So I'm going to say it's pretty high. I think about 61.
61 out of 100 feel that way, Juanita.
Any woman that wants to open their own car door, drive tractors, they need psychiatric help. So I'm going to say a little bit higher.
A little higher than the 61.
Yes.
The actual number of psychiatrists who think more women need psychiatric help because of women's lib is 81. You're right. It is higher. Well, Juanita with a 10.
Change it.
Juanita has been going slowly across, and let's see if it pays off. A 9.
Lower.
First game of the match belongs to Juanita, and it's lower. It is. He wins it. Well, that time taking the conservative road paid off, because I don't think you would have tried it if you hadn't been frozen there and well protected. Game 1 to the challenger and $100. We set up with the same 2 decks of cards. Next card's off the top of the deck. So again, you cut them. It's your decision how they fall. Juanita, we found 100 Russian immigrants. And these are all people who have left the Soviet Union to move to the United States. And we asked them, do you believe what you read about the Soviet Union in the American press? How many Russian immigrants do believe what they read about the Soviet Union in our American press?
I don't really think they believe all. You can't believe all that you read in the press. I found that out. So I'm going to say 50.
50 out of 100. What do you think,
I think
Cathy?
it's lower. They can't believe their own newspaper. I don't think that they're going to get into the thing that they can believe ours.
You
I
say
think
lower.
Mm-hmm.
Now that the answers are locked in, I must ask you, was the press unkind to you?
They were
in some
very
way?
kind to me, but when I read some of the news again, I didn't even recognize it.
Oh, just kind of it's not what
Kind
you
of
saw.
blew it out of proportion.
Right now, with this one, Juanita says 50 out of 100 say they do believe, and Cathy says lower. The actual number of Russian immigrants who believe what they read about the Soviet Union in the American press is 80, not lower. It is higher. 80. They believe us more than them. And Juanita starts off this game with an 8.
Change it, change
Middle
it.
card,
change
but winning the
it.
question, you can change it. A
All
queen.
right, lower.
Lower than a queen. A 5.
Higher.
Higher than a 5. No. Not higher. Back to the base card goes Juanita. Cathy gets a free chance with an ace.
Oh, lower.
Lower than the ace. A 4.
Higher.
Higher than the 4. An 8.
3.
And Cathy's going to take it a little more conservative and freeze. Let's quickly get into the next question. Cathy, we asked 100 priests, have you ever thought seriously of leaving the priesthood? How many priests have thought seriously of leaving the priesthood?
Oh, I think a lot of them. I think it just can get a lot of pressures and everything. So I think quite a few. I'd say 68.
68 out of 100. Higher or lower, Juanita?
I know now they're letting the priests get married. That's the only thing they want to leave for. So they let them get married now. So I think a little bit lower than
Lower.
that.
I don't think they let them get married now, but
They are been talking about it.
all right, as long as that doesn't change your answer. I want you
Okay,
to take it
lower.
from the right point of view,
Lower.
68 and lower. The actual number of priests who thought seriously of leaving the priesthood is 25. It's lower. Juanita has it. Juanita, you've got a queen.
Lower.
Lower than the queen. Yes, a jack.
Lower.
Lower than a jack. A 6.
Higher.
Oh, this time she's going to risk it. Higher. No. With one game under her belt, she took a chance. It didn't pay off. Cathy's got an 8.
Higher.
Higher than the middle card. She's right with a jack.
Lower.
If it's lower, she ties up the match. No. Cathy goes back to the base card. Cards bounced around. We'll be right back right after this.
Game show.
That is all the time we have for now. We'll finish this match with Cathy and Juanita on our next card charts. We're always delighted to meet people from out of town in our studio audience. Today we have some people from St. Louis, Missouri, and all the way from Winnipeg, Manitoba, in Canada. See you next time on Card Chart.
Our representative of the studio audience will receive Arco's emblematic Flavor View gas grill with Ember View window, dual burner, upfront control center, LP gas gauge, plus accessories furnished by Arcla Industries. And some of our contestants will receive Take Off American Tourister style with a cross-country collection, smart-looking, lightweight, molded luggage. American Tourister makes travel an elegant, effortless experience. Daisy Foot Saver relaxes tired, aching feet with hot, warm, cold, or dry vibrating massage furnished by Daisy Products Company. The Easy Driver ratchet screwdriver designed to fit your hand for easy use, more than doubles your turning power. One great gift for Dad on Father's Day. Clock and Rice-A-Roni, the big flavor side dish, is so quick, so easy. The one you saute and simmer to flavor perfection. Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat. Calculator and complete cleans and polishes all kinds of furniture without leaving a greasy film to streak or smear from Johnson Wax. Fry pan and Hollywood safflower oil. Higher in polyunsaturates and other oils. Hollywood safflower oil contains no cholesterol from Hollywood Foods.
An all-new Three's a Crowd.
He likes to do his little poses for me.
You might think you know her,
You try to act like you're good and bad.
but do you know what she's saying about you?
Am I allowed to say that?
What?
Find out what she really
Baby,
thinks.
I love you, but you are not working well right now.
All new Three's a Crowd, weeknights at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific.
Bill Todman production.